Thou has returned.
Room 19. Where is that?
Probably in room 19.
It's empty.
Room 19. Where is that?
I'm away, bitch.
John Shepard died 30 years ago. Hope his mother has all the answers to this puzzle.
Orchids.
Ho ho ho. Devilish life.
13. Still going. Yes. Let's see her move her butt around when she walks. It's like watching Meryl when in that cutscene in Metal Gear Solid. You know, you have to make sure which one is Meryl.
We know!
Well, if some people don't know.
Now they know!
Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. The other hospital.
Then Walmart's right
on
there.
time. But
Can they not
here-
see it?
Nothing but sad faces and...
My name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I'd like to ask you some questions about your son.
I don't like this hospital. The food isn't very good, you know.
Wow, what a change of subject.
She has Alzheimer's.
Well, Alzheimer's. Yeah, but...
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
Was a good little boy.
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident.
Who is that
What was
foster
the name
family?
of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know.
Oh my god.
They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
Who isn't?
You had a
So
son named
pretty
John,
much we have to
and
just
John
keep
had a twin
questioning.
brother.
Yeah, until she remembers.
Until she
Remember my
remembers
pills?
stuff.
It's time for my pills.
We know.
Your other son, Mrs. Shepard, John's twin brother. What was his name?
What's his fucking
Oh,
name?
son. I have no other son. I never had any children.
Oh boy.
Great. This excuse.
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepard. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me.
Wow.
He never came to see me. Can you believe it?
Ah!
10 years, never.
I pay him
No
every
one
good money I
forgets
had when he had a
their
good grade on
mother
his report card. He doesn't see me. I see how it is.
Mrs. Shepard, your son may be linked to a series of murders.
Murders, I
Perhaps
tell
you
you.
have some information that could help the investigation.
Isn't there something in the cabinet?
Are you a new nurse?
I don't think so.
Where are my pills?
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago.
There we go.
We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
We only had $1 million in our account. We never thought we'd make it.
All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
But
It'd take
you
days, if not
shouldn't
longer,
leave.
to find the name of the family that adopted her son.
Maybe I should find those
Otherwise, he'll be
pills.
dead by then. This woman might be the origami killer's mother. Must be some way to get her to remember. Does Mrs. Shepard ever talk about her past?
No, just fucking
It's not all very
pills.
clear to her now.
I need some more
Sometimes she'll
pills.
remember the oddest things, though.
Where's
I
my
suppose
Brennan?
if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
I'm looking for her other son. He was adopted. I mean, he's probably.
Why are you telling
changed
me
his
this?
name. Is there any official documentation on Mrs. Shepard?
No, there's nothing really. Nothing about her family. I guess if her son was adopted, then she's the only one who could tell you about that.
No,
Yeah, she
shit.
Does she get many visitors?
She's been here for 10 years and you're the first.
God
Wow.
damn it.
Sometimes, if you
How
show
long
her
has she
things,
been there?
it seems to trigger a memory from her
10
past.
years.
Wow.
You might get it to remember.
Who the fuck's paying the bill?
Thanks for the advice. Show her things that take her back.
Okay, so now at this point we just need to collect a few objects to...
Actually, by a few, it's one.
An orchid.
Show her things that take her back.
That's
Take
right.
it back.
Shake
Do do
it.
do do. Take it back. Yeah,
What?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wait,
Take it
what?
back. Do 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 do. Take it back.
I show her the special. I got your pills.
Pills here.
Grabbing peels.
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids.
You said you had no kids.
We used to grow them in the back. When John
You can really see
died,
the wrinkles on her.
I laid orchids on his
Unfortunately.
grave.
She's the origami killer.
Ooh, picture.
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepard?
Wow.
John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys.
Were.
Their father never looked after them.
Nope.
Always drinking.
Does she have an accent?
I don't
They
know.
didn't have an easy life, you know.
I don't know if that's really an accent. I mean, if old people have an accent, then
No, I mean her in particular. It's not like she was speaking
Her memory is coming back.
English, like
Don't
American
stop now.
English anyway.
Just
And then she
just
kind of
remember.
like slipped into like British.
now we had to keep on triggering her memory. So this is the biggest one, origami.
Yeah.
So we had to find her favorite one, which happens to be the dog. So we had to make that dog.
I used to make origami all the time when I was in middle school.
I cannot do origami. It is.
I can only make a crane. God damn it. I can make fortune tellers. Is that origami?
Kinda. Ah, that's bull.
This isn't a paper plane.
Gotta keep on switching my thumbs.
Stop that.
I'm trying. Let's do this again. This time for real. No holding back.
You can do it.
Almost there.
Come on.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs, too.
There's a book.
My
You mean
children
make
loved origami.
little dogs.
I taught them how to do it.
Woof woof.
John loved the
Woof.
little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max.
Max, Max, Max.
All dogs with the
I don't know
same
why, but
name.
every time I hear that one specific line, I just laugh.
They
Max,
couldn't all
Max.
have the
It's
same
important.
name.
Max.
He always wanted his paper dogs Max.
Max.
Max, 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 Max. By the way, that mention what dog Max, Max.
I cried when they told me. I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand?
No, I don't
Foster
understand.
family, Mrs. Shepard. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know.
Tell us the
In the
name.
beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
Wow.
His name, Mrs. Shepard. What was his name?
Please tell us.
But I loved him. If you only knew how much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
That's a question.
Come closer.
Why? We're in secrecy. It's not like the players watching them.
Who could it be?
Okay. Now this is something I'm gonna bring up later on when all's said and done because
Yeah. Yeah.
but now things will really start to get interesting now.
Now that Madison knows who the name is.
She now knows the identity of the origami killer.
Girl.
Max, 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 Max!
Well, here we go. The final trial.
And Ethan's still on the run from the cops.
961 Rainbow Lane. Whoa, nice living room, I think. Or
Very
den.
red.
The last origami figure.
The last trial. You try to make that as dramatic as possible.
Is the hallway getting longer?
Pinky. Oh, how I miss you. Don't worry. I'll join you soon. Be there.
All the fingers miss you. Little Pinky, that's what they called you.
No! Other way! Mr. Pinky, I always called you. Here we go.
A lot of cameras here.
The last trial. The last question. Are you prepared to give your life to save your sons?
Am I?
There is a deadly poison in this file. It will kill you in exactly
That's the file.
60
Blue one.
minutes. If you drink it, you will get the last letters of the address. You will have enough time to save your son and say goodbye to him, but then you will die.
Fuck you, GLaDOS.
Drink the file,
That's what I was thinking exactly.
the choice is yours.
Saw much? Well,
So, are you gonna give your life to save Sean, Elliot?
hold on a minute.
You fucking douche.
Wait!
Yep, definitely liquid.
Well, here it goes.
To my health. Hope you did it. Oh, it's vinegar.
Do assault!
Well, that's it. Ethan's drunk the poison, and now he has only 1 hour to live. But by doing that, he gets the last clue.
Yes.
So now he can finally locate Sean.
I could have sworn the frame rate was slowed down at that time.
Actually, the frame rate is really
Last letters have been finished.
inconsistent throughout the entire game. Actually, when I was doing some test playthrough with the game yesterday to familiarize myself, the frame rates were all over the place.
Just H. We get one letter, it's an H! Well,
I did what I had to, Sean. Your dad's coming to save you.
Daddy's coming home. Don't you worry! I'm gonna save you!
Alright.
Now, we are going
Now, we
back-
don't have the full address,
No.
but Elliot remembers where the damn thing is.
Yes, I
right?
do. I played this game, like, I don't know how many times, but I know where it is.
In case you don't have all the clues, though, and you're at this point anyway, and you have to pretty much guess where Sean's at, if you listen to the phone conversation, you will hear a distinctive clue.
I'm nowhere and I'm out of time. Damn fucking shitty letters from this fucking address. Come on! There's gotta be a way to do this.
Fuckity, fucking Anderson!
The manhunt continues. The authorities are still looking for Ethan Mars, the man identified
he's right there,
as
Nightcrawler.
origami.
Well,
Several different addresses fit these letters. God, they're scattered all over the city. I don't have time to check them all.
so now, you have to make the sadistic choice.
Here we go. Let's hear that clue. Yep. That's definitely a whale!
That's seagulls and foghorns, so obviously the location is near water.
Now, we have to look onto the GPS. Right here. Has to be that.
Of course.
I may only have time for one address. If Sean's not there, I'm done.
Here we
It's a
go.
crapshoot.
Now, if you get the address on the first try, you will get a trophy for that.